Make sure you get you something to eat, and don't buy that don't buy that bitch shit. Let that bitch starve so she won't run her fucking mouth.
You shut the fuck up. What's up? What's up? Cause bitch, you'll get jumped in this fucking apartment. Don't tell him where my shit's at. Don't tell him where my shit's at.
Everybody has their opinions, but it don't really matter though. You see, I'm the artist who's standing in front of the canvas. You see the paint splatter.
What's good? Candy Cane Gang. Gang. It's your girl Kane. What's good, y'all? What's poppin'? What's cracking? How you doing? How you been? It's another story time. This is a part 2 to the 304 in the 315. And the names used in this story time belong to any of these people. Their names are being changed to protect their privacy. Their names are being changed to protect the privacy of the trifling and not the innocent. So as I left off, y'all, it is Monday. It is officially move-in day for Dottie. Dottie is going to move into her new apartment in this new building. Once Josh had left, Dottie is ready to put a move on it. She's just like,
Yeah, girl, you gonna help me move? I was just asking, Naquan if he was gonna help me move too. He said he'd probably help me move. I gotta find somebody to move this futon to that apartment. But for right now, I'm ready to start taking shit there now before these motherfuckers come back here, because I don't want nobody to know where I'm staying at.
so I'm just like, well, you got mad bags and shit. Like, how you gonna get all these bags up there? You ain't got no car, nothing like that. So Dottie comes up with this brilliant idea.
You don't think you could, like, swindle Josh to letting you use, the car, like the car that they driving?
So I'm like, that's not even our car. Like, it was a rental car, okay? This is Josh we talking about. This man refuses to be apartment, house, store, building. This man just refuses to be anywhere. And there is not a vehicle outside, parked outside, that he can just go out and get into. Is no way possible. This is the reason why when me and him was together, we had our own cars, okay? I had a car, he had a car. The sharing of a car did not work. It didn't work. It didn't last that long. So I'm just like, is no way possible I can call this man and swindle him out of a motherfucking car. It's not gonna happen. He's gonna want to know where I'm going with this car, how long I'm gonna take, when am I coming back. He's probably gonna be on my phone the whole time I'm inside the car. So I'm just like, nah, that ain't gonna work. Like, what about the dude that was just here, last night that bring the food?
He is not gonna put this inside his car. Like, you don't see what he driving?
I see what he's driving. Like, do you know anybody else that got a car? So Dottie gets on the phone and she calls. Hello?
What's up, girl?
What's going on?
Yeah, girl, I got me a new crib, a new spot, whatever. I'm getting ready to start moving my stuff over there. I need some help.
She got quiet at first. She didn't respond right away. So Dottie is like,
Hello?
I'm here. So Dottie is like,
Do you think you can help me? Like,
help you do what, bitch? Like, what exactly you want me to help you do? I don't got no moving truck or nothing like that.
nobody over there got like a pickup truck or anything? Because I got this futon. I'm trying to get this futon to the apartment.
I know this guy that I be talking to. He got like a little F-150. Maybe I could call him and see if he could come, he can come get it or whatever, but you have to pay him.
Like, how much? Because I don't really got that much money.
Let me call him. I'm gonna call him and find out, then I'll call you back and let you know. So as soon as she hangs up, Dottie is like on the phone, like her fingers is going away. In my mind, y'all, I'm thinking she's like texting other people, like to see who's got the truck. It's a knock at the door. Dottie is like,
oh my God, I swear, I hope it's not this motherfucker. Like, I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. I don't want this wigger at my house.
all right, like we really could start moving stuff ourselves, like, little kitchen items you got, we could walk that up there. You can unconsolidate these bags. Like, you can take all this, mostly half of the stuff out the bag, put them in the different bags. Like, you got these bags piled up. Like, these bags was stuffed. Like, you know how people pick up leaves and they just stuff the bag? Well, this is how the bags was stuffed out. So I'm just like, take some stuff out, like separate everything, and then we can just carry stuff. We probably make 4 to 5 to 6 trips, but hey, at least we got the stuff there and we're not sitting here waiting for a wigger to come with a car. Dottie goes to the door. She's tiptoeing to the door, y'all. When she gets to the door, she goes,
Oh,
and she opens up the door, is Naquan. So Naquan like comes in, but not all the way in. So he's like,
What's up?
I'm like, what's going on?
So this is it. Like you officially moving out.
Like, yeah, but it's just this freaking futon. Like, I don't want to leave it because I don't have a bed.
Naquan was like,
Just take the cushion. And you just gonna have to buy a frame.
so I'm like, that's dumb. Like, if the futon is here, you know, I would suggest to take the whole entire thing because Dottie does not have money like that. Okay, like she gonna be she gonna be selling her couche through the whole entire Syracuse, New York. Okay, to get a bed frame, a futon frame to put this cushion. So Naquan is like,
Yeah, that's true. I was just trying to come up with some type of idea, but why you ain't ask the maintenance guy? The maintenance guy got a little beat up putt pickup truck. He probably can just ride it up there like you literally at the other side of the block.
she was on the same block, y'all, but just up on the corner, okay? Because it was like a hill. I was like, yeah, ask the maintenance man. And like he said, like, do you know the maintenance man? Is the maintenance man familiar with you?
Yeah, he knows exactly who I am. I didn't know he had a car, like a pickup truck.
Naquan is like,
Yeah.
So y'all, she goes outside to go around to this maintenance man's door. Naquan goes with her. So I went and I sat back down on the futon because I'm just like, this is a show. I came to the Q's to be, a support system for my wigger whenever he gets into it with people, because that's literally what would happen. He would get into it with people, y'all, and then wherever I was stationed at, he would come there, talk about the people, walking up and down this wherever I'm at, yelling and screaming, scaring the people, just a whole bunch of BS, y'all. I'm just sitting there, I'm just like, I can't believe this. Like, the last time that I seen Dottie likes to portray that she is, a rich girl. She's got her life together. And what the fuck is going on? Sarah texts my phone and it's like, is Dottie there? Because I'm trying to call her phone. So I'm like, no. She went out to go and ask some guy if the guy can ride her futon up to the house. So she had me to ask this wigger, and now she asking other people, like, do she even know what the fuck she want to do? So before I could respond to the text, Sarah calls my phone. Where this bitch moving to? Up the block, like a block away from where she's at now. Up the block, like what? To the left hand or to the right? So I'm like, to the left. So she's like, oh, all right. So she hangs up. Dottie and Naquan come back. The maintenance man agreed to move the futon up to her apartment. I don't know what the agreement was they had with him, but he agreed to do it. So the maintenance man comes, and he's this old ass, like an old man, okay? He probably was like in his 70s. He also looked like he get high, okay? Because he had the whole, all right? Yeah, y'all know how that lips be looking. So Naquan and this old man is trying to load the futon onto the back of the truck. Naquan is basically doing all the work because, like I said, this man is old and frail, okay? So once they get it up there, Dottie was helping too. I am basically dragging all these bags to the door. I'm dragging them to the door. So the old man is like,
y'all might as well just go ahead and put these bags on the back of this truck. Make it one big old trip. All the heavy shit, put it on the back of the truck. Cause this ain't, I ain't doing nothing else. This ain't my job. This ain't what I get paid to do.
So they do this thing. They start putting the trash bags and everything on the pickup truck. Now, old boy's stuff was still in a pile on the floor. It was not in a bag or nothing. It was just in like a mountain pile, y'all. She gets into the pickup truck, and I'm just standing there. So Naquan is looking. Before Naquan gets in, Naquan is like,
is your sister friend, whoever she is to you, she's going?
So Dottie's like,
yeah, come on, let's go.
So I'm just like, where am I go? Like, I can't fit. So Naquan is like,
yeah, get in, and I'm gonna slide up in the back some type of way.
So I'm like, all right. So I get in and I close the door, and Naquan climbs up to the pickup part. Okay, so he's like sitting on top of the futon frame, okay? So the old man is driving slow, going up this hill, so we can get to the top of the hill, the top of the street, y'all, okay? So when we get to the building, is this crackheads walking all around, they in the lobby. One lady comes and she opens the door and she's
like, oh, we got new people. We got new people moving in. Hi, welcome to the building.
so Dottie's like,
Hey, how you doing? I'm Dottie. I'm Dottie.
like she's just introducing herself to these people, y'all. So the lady looks at me and she's like,
welcome to the building. You moving in? You guys, y'all all like moving in?
so I'm like, nah, I'm just helping. That's it. So the other lady that was standing there, she's like,
oh, I know you.
Like this is what she's saying to Naquan. So Naquan is like,
Yeah, what's going on? How you doing?
so she's like,
you got any dogs? You got any pit bulls?
So he's like,
Nah, I don't got no pit bulls right now.
he whatever the dog it was at the time, I don't remember. He's telling her the type of dogs that he's in the process of breeding, and they should be ready within like a month and a half, 2-3 months or whatever. Some bullshit. We are pulling the stuff off the back. The old man is like,
Hey, ain't no elevator in this building?
so Dottie's like,
nope, this is stairs. Like the elevator doesn't work.
so the old man is like,
Well, you're going to be on your own because we're going to unload this right here and you're going to make it do what it do. You got new friends here, ask them to help you.
so Naquan was like,
I'm going to help them up the stairs. Do you mind sitting and waiting in line? It's nothing for me to walk back down to the building.
so the old man was like,
I'll wait for another 5 minutes.
so Naquan and Dottie is carrying the bed frame up, and I have the mattress, okay, the cushion. So we're going up. She unlocks the door. They slide the futon frame in with the cushion. Naquan is like,
Oh, this is all right looking. It's nice. It is much bigger than what you coming from.
See, that's what I was telling you. That's what I was telling you.
Like, I thought it was a 1-bedroom.
No, like I gotta hook it up first, and then you'll see. You'll see.
so Naquan is like,
All right.
so y'all, we gets everything into this apartment, okay, and Naquan leaves to go back down. So we just gonna go ahead and fast forward. We had eventually got everything out of the apartment except old boy's stuff. Now, old boy was a very, very materialistic, conceited wigger, okay? Old boy cared about his clothes, his sneakers, his appearance. He cared about how he looked more than anything, more than the bitches and the kids, okay? I just knew the whole time, like, I'm sitting there on this futon, I'm just like, yo, when old boy gets to that apartment and sees that Dottie is not there no more and his stuff is on the floor, he's gonna lose it. So Josh texts my phone. He's like, did you eat yet? So I'm like, I had something earlier, so I'm trying to decide what I want to get for dinner now. He's like, so I'm assuming everything is going good with you and Dottie. I'm like, yeah, she's cool for right now. So he's like, all right, we probably gonna stop through maybe like in 30 to 45 minutes. So I didn't even respond, y'all. I looks up at Dottie. Dottie is like, she's putting stuff away in the kitchen and she's looking at her phone. She didn't clean this apartment. I don't know what it is with people. The people that I speak about, they just move their stuff into these apartments, y'all. They don't sanitize, they don't sweep, they don't mop, they don't do anything. They just move everything in. So she's like,
yeah, now I gotta go food shopping. I gotta get me, some food or find somebody with some stamps so I can get some food.
Sarah calls Dottie's phone and Dottie is like,
what's up? I'm literally almost settled in. Like, come through. I'm gonna text you the address.
So Sarah was like, yeah, send it to me because I'm in the area. So Dottie sends Sarah the address and Sarah ends up coming to the house, y'all. So when Sarah walks in, Sarah's looking around. She's like,
this is cute.
Dottie was like,
cute.
Sarah's like,
yeah, bitch. Like, it's nice. I like it. Don't be calling my cute. Like, trying to say it's small.
So Sarah was like,
I mean, it is small. It's a couple of square feet bigger than the last spot you was at. Like, you need to calm down and humble yourself.
Dottie is like,
do you think you would like spot me some food? Give me some food?
So Sarah was like,
what kind of food? I'm not taking no food out of my kids' mouth to give to you. You're a grown ass woman. Like, no, that's not what I'm saying. Like, if you got any extra stamps, if you have anything extra, I'll take it because I don't have anything. You didn't have anything over there neither. But what do you need? What exactly do you need for this apartment? I'm gonna see what I can do to get it for you.
So Dottie is like,
I need a TV, I need a radio or something, like some sort of entertainment and something to eat. It could be oodles and noodles, it can be macaroni in a box, it can be anything. I just need something. Alright, come, we're gonna go to my house. We're gonna go to my house. I got this wiggy downstairs. He gave me a ride over here.
so y'all, we leaves and we go and get into this car. It was some light skinned dude and he had, it wasn't Wicks, but what is it? Freestyle. He had the freestyle locks, okay? And he wasn't black. He was maybe biracial, like he was mixed, okay? Because you see by his hair. But he had his hair locked up, but it was the freestyle. So it's just like his hair wasn't parted. It was just like matted locks, but then loose at the ends. I don't know, y'all. But he's driving this car. He's driving, and it was like a little Nissan. All right. So we get in a car. He's like,
Hi ladies, how you doing?
so we like, hey, how you doing? Sarah's like,
Yeah, this is my homie.
let's just call this dude Crutch. All right, let's call him Crutch because it kind of matches the name that he actually had. So she's like,
Yeah, this is my homie Crutch. We gonna stop at my house real quick and then we gonna bring them back if that's alright with you.
so Crutch is like,
Yeah, I'm down with that.
so we drives or whatever and we go to her house. So like go looking at her deep freezer, like she's pulling different things out and putting it in bags. So Dottie is like,
Make sure I don't have no roaches in it because I don't want no roaches in my spot.
and was putting the stuff in the bag. So Crutch is like,
So where y'all from? Y'all just moving to the Q's?
so I'm like, I'm from New York, like, but I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I live in the A, but I'm just visiting here.
Oh, you from the city?
So I'm like, yeah.
It's like, oh, alright. And where you from?
So she's like,
I'm from the city too, but I'm from right now. I'm in the Q's. I've been in the Q's for a little minute now.
Like, yeah, I think I've seen you before. I just can't remember where.
Dottie is trying to now, she's doing this dry flirting again. So she's like,
You cute though. You kind of cute. Like you got kids.
so Crutch is like,
No, I don't have no kids. I'm 25, you know, like 20's nothing wrong with being 25 with kids, but I want to wait a little while, you know. I'm still living, I'm still enjoying my life.
so Dottie is like,
Wow, you would make some pretty babies. Like look at your hair. Like look at.
his hair was blonde, okay, like a sandy blonde, bright sandy blonde. And then he had like the mustache, thin mustache, and he had like hazel green eyes, okay. He was a nice looking dude. So Dottie is like,
Yeah, you know, you have some kids, or if you looking for somebody to breed with, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm your girl.
so Sarah comes out of the kitchen. She's like,
Here, bitch, let's go. Let's fucking go. Let me get a TV. Can I hold a TV? A TV?
she's like,
Like, yeah, like, where the kids at? The kids be in your room anyway. Let me get one of the TVs. I promise I won't break it. And I'll bring it back once I get one. I don't need much time. Like, one of my wiggers gonna get me a TV.
so Sarah looks at me and then she looks at Crutch. So Crutch was like,
TV is like asking for somebody draws.
Sarah was like,
Exactly. No, I'm telling you, like, I'm not gonna break the TV.
so y'all, Sarah goes into her son's room and takes the TV off the wall, okay? All the kids' rooms, and remember I told y'all it was 3 bedrooms. Her room and the other 2 bedrooms, they had TVs, big ass TVs on the wall, and they all had sound bars, like sound systems, okay? So we get into the car, whatever, the whole ride. I know she feels some type of way about this TV, y'all, because she kept bringing up the TV.
If the TV gets broken, I'm gonna fuck you up, okay? If this gets broken, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, if I don't have my TV back within the 30 days, the time frame that you gave, you know, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Like, this is the whole car right back to the house. So we get out of the car, whatever, and Dottie is like,
Like, come upstairs, y'all come upstairs.
so Crutch was like,
Oh no, I gotta pick something up real quick. Like I got some shit that I met, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to rush y'all or nothing, you know, but that's what I'm about to go do.
Yeah, and I got something I gotta do. Like, you got your food, you got the little entertainment. Don't fuck my TV up. And I'm not. I got you. I got you.
So y'all, they leave. We goes upstairs. Dottie is excited. She's ecstatic. She's set. This is what she kept saying.
I'm set. I'm set. I'm set for life. I'm set for life.
Set for life. With hand-me-down food and a TV? Okay. So y'all, let's go ahead and fast forward. It's completely nightfall, okay? And it's probably like going on to 11 o'clock at night. Dottie is
like, I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna make some food. I'm gonna make some wings and some macaroni. You want some?
I'm like, nah, I'm good. Because I forgot to add, I had stopped at the little corner store over there. I had got me a beef patty and got me, some chips and all that. I had got me a little snack pack bag from the store. So I'm sitting on this futon and I'm trying to set the TV up, okay? So she don't have no cable or nothing. You got the TV and you don't have anything to hook this TV up with, okay? Because we already know you need an antenna to get to stream TV. So she's like,
I wasn't even thinking, like, this is crazy.
She calls Sarah. All along, the antenna was in the car, okay? She had took the whole system down. So Sarah brings the antenna back. When she gets upstairs, Josh is calling my phone. So I'm like, this wicked Josh calling. So Dottie is like,
don't answer it. Don't answer it.
So I'm like, what you mean don't answer it? I'm not on the run from him.
Yeah, but come on now. Like, y'all, they're related. They're together. Like, and then they want to know where the fuck I'm at. I don't want him here. I don't want him here.
So Sarah
was like, it's no way the fuck you gonna hide from this wicked. Like, hello, you know how many motherfucking apartments I had, call myself hiding from him? Like, you might as well just tell him where the fuck you at. And as soon as he come, call the police. That's what I be doing.
So I answer the phone. I'm like, hello. So Josh is like,
yeah, what the fuck is going on? Like, what's going on?
So I'm like, what are you talking about?
What you mean what I'm talking about? Like, yo, where you at? Where you at?
So I'm like, I'm up the block. So I'm like, I'm gonna meet you outside.
Nah, fuck that. Where you at? Where this bitch apartment at? Somebody said she moved or some shit. Where the apartment at? Where's that?
So Dottie is like,
don't tell him where my shit's at. Don't tell him where my shit's
at. So Josh is yelling on the phone like,
bitch, where the fuck you at? Matter of fact, come outside, Kane. Come outside.
So Sarah's like,
I'm getting out of here. I don't want no parts of this. Like, y'all gonna knock if you buck. Let me get my TV.
So Dottie's
like, he's not coming up here. I promise you he's not coming up here.
So y'all, before I can get out the door, okay, like Sarah to open up the front door, I'm walking behind her. Josh, old boy, and there's like two other dudes. They coming up the stairs. Josh was like, old boy, he's like, he comes from behind Josh. He's like,
hold that door up, move.
He pushed Sarah out the way. So I moved to the side. He goes in the kitchen where she's standing at, y'all. And they start knocking a few up in this kitchen area. Scrap it. Okay? So Sarah is like,
Stop them. I'm calling the cops.
Don't call no fucking cops. What's wrong with you, you fucking cop? Stop calling the police.
So Sarah was like,
stop him. Stop this motherfucker.
So the other two dudes,
it's like, y'all chill.
So Josh is like,
like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, all you have to do is say you moved to another spot.
Sarah was like,
she don't want y'all at her house. Like, she don't want this motherfucker at her house because of the bullshit. Like, look at the shit he into. Like, that's why I'm not with him.
So old boy was
like, shut the fuck up, Sarah. Shut the fuck up. Close your fucking mouth, Sarah.
So Sarah was like,
you shut the fuck up. What's up? Cause bitch, you'll get jumped in this fucking apartment.
Josh was like, yo,
okay, we out of here.
So Sarah was like,
she don't gotta leave. You don't gotta leave, Kane. These motherfuckers.
So I was like, I'm not leaving. Like, I'm not a part of this. I don't have nothing to do with this. I'm chilling. So old boy was like,
I'm telling you, get your girl away from these bitches, cause she gonna end up just like them.
So I said, no, the fuck, I'm not gonna end up like nobody. Like, don't play with me. Don't play with me, old boy. So he's
like, Josh, get your girl, get your girl, get your girl.
so Josh is like,
Stop talking to her. Shut the fuck up and stop saying anything to her. That's word of mommy. I will slap the shit out of you. Don't say
and so y'all, everybody is turning on each other. Literally turn on each other. So the other two dudes, they're like, yo, chill the fuck out. We dirty and y'all you doing too much. This a dirty building and we dirty, like chill. So old boy was like,
I'm done with you. I'm done with you. And then you gonna leave all my shit in so crackheads can get it?
Dottie was like,
And
so y'all, old boy is losing it. Like he starts sliding on the floor because he's trying to get to her. Dottie had threw, like a kettle at him and it had water in it, so he was sliding on the floor. So they leave. They leave because the lady next door, like across from Dottie, was like she's gonna call the police. So they leave. So Josh is texting my phone like, look up a hotel because that's where you going. I'm letting you know how much it costs for a whole week, and I'm gonna go there and pay it, and I'm gonna come get you. So I'm like, I'm not going to no hotel. He's like, you want to be around this dirty bitch? Like, it don't make no sense. She got all this shit going on, and then this wigger, he gonna make me fuck him up. Like, this is all he writing in the text. So Sarah was like,
Jane, let me know if you need to come to my house.
so I'm like, I'm good. I'm not going to the Roach McCoach house. So Dottie
was like, see, this why they want him here. This why they want him here. Like, the fuck out of here. All y'all other bitches, y'all let this the wigger put his hands on y'all and treat y'all like he not doing that to me. He not doing that to me. What other bitches? What are you talking about? Cause he gets fucked up by me too.
So y'all, Sarah ends up leaving, okay? Now, the whole entire night, Dottie's on the phone with this dude. She had met another guy, okay? I don't know when, but she met this dude. The guy comes to the house. So it's like this dark-skinned bald dude, kind of heavy, like stocky. He comes to the house. They go in the bathroom. Like, the bathroom seems to be this bitch's favorite place. They go in the bathroom, and she's getting clapped in the bathroom, okay? So she's in this bathroom, loud as okay. You don't really hear the dude saying nothing. The dude is just like,
Okay.
so finally they come out the bathroom and the guy is like,
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm like, what are you saying sorry to me for?
Like, nah, it's just a little awkward. Somebody sitting on the couch and I'm in the bathroom, just,
So I'm like, y'all grown, do what y'all do. So she walks out the door with this dude and I'm just sitting there like, so when Dottie comes back in, she's like,
I'm not gonna cook. I'm gonna get her something because I got me a little something from him.
so I'm just like, I want to take a shower. I want to shower and change my clothes. Do you have like cleaning spray? You have sprays to clean the bathroom? So she's like,
Oh, the bathroom's clean.
so I'm like, yeah. Number one, you just moved in. You didn't sanitize the bathroom. And number two, you just got clapped in there. I need to sanitize the bathroom. So I goes in my bag, my duffel bag, and I take out blue Lysol wipes. Like, y'all know the container. I take that out, I go in there, and I'm just cleaning up this bathroom. Because there's no way I'm going to go take a shower, use that sink, anything. So I don't know what was going on here. So she comes to the bathroom, and she's like,
I got this if you want to use this. If you need.
So it was this bottle, y'all. It was called Lemisol. I think that's the name of it. Lemisol, and it had like a picture of a woman on it. She's like,
Yeah, I use this. It's really, really good. Especially after I have my little fun, this is what I use.
So I'm like, I don't know what that is. Never seen it before, and I'm not using it. I got my own soap. So I go and I get my soap, and I go ahead and take my shower or whatever. So she goes in the bathroom after me. Okay, you know how some people need to see you do something so they can follow suit? This is literally what it was like. So after she seen me shower or whatever, she goes in the bathroom and takes her shower with her little Limisol or whatever. So the whole entire night, old boy is texting and calling Dottie phone, making threats. He's gonna break her neck. He's gonna do all this stuff. Like, he's just making all kind of threats to her. So she is in between conversations. She's like texting old boy, okay, and she's talking to the dark skinned dude. We're gonna go ahead and fast forward. Next morning, y'all, when we get up, because this time we let the futon out. I felt a little, I'm not gonna say safe, but I felt a little okay. I'm noticing that her front door is like not leveled. So it's like you can see like people walking in the hallway. Okay. The front door. So I'm telling her, I'm like, yo, your front door is not leveled. Like mice, anything. Even if somebody wanted to sit on the floor and like look under the door, they can do that. So she's like,
Yeah, I seen that. I was telling the landlord about it. He said he was gonna fix it.
I'm like, well, it needs to be fixed because that's not safe. So y'all, I get dressed or whatever. I go in the bathroom, get myself together. I get dressed. I'm like, I'm going to Dunkin' Donuts because it was a Dunkin' Donuts that was like maybe a block away, and I seen it. I seen how to get there. So she's like,
Oh, can you bring me back a donut and a coffee?
so I'm like, let me get the money.
Like, oh, I thought you was treating.
I'm like, treating what? You just got clapped up last night. You got some bread. So she takes out $5 and hands me the $5. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get whatever the $5 can buy. Whether the $5 can buy a donut, that's what you're gonna get. If it can't buy a coffee, you're not getting a coffee. So I leave, y'all. I'm coming out the building, and Josh is coming around the corner. So he's like,
damn, I was getting ready to come up there.
so I'm like, wow.
Where you going?
So I'm like, I'm going to Dunkin' Donuts.
All right, come on. The car's right here.
So I'm like, all right. So y'all, I goes and I gets in the car. Old boy is driving. So I gets in. I didn't say anything. Okay. So it's old boy driving. Josh is in the front passenger seat, and then is this dot like this light skin looking chick in the back. So I'm looking at her like. So Josh is like, yeah, let's just call this girl Cartier. Okay. So
This Cartier, she been helping us out with a lot of shit we doing.
I'm like, oh, okay, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
So she's like,
Oh, that's your girlfriend.
Josh is like, yeah. So old boy is like,
What that bitch doing up there?
so I'm like, she laying down. So old boy is like, yo,
Bro, like, I can't believe this bitch. Like, I really can't fucking believe her. Man, let that shit go, man. Like, you still talking about that shit. Like, let it the fuck go. What you mean? Like, come on, man. Like, you don't understand. All that shit you be doing to these bitches, and then you get mad when they do something back. Like, leave that shit alone. Leave that bitch alone. Like, you gonna end up in jail fucking with this bitch. Like, leave her alone for real. That bitch wanna be in that funky ass apartment. Let her be there. Like, the fuck, man. Leave these bitches alone.
so old boy is mad now. He ain't saying nothing else. He turns the music up. So once we get to the Dunkin' Donuts, I get out and I go inside. Josh comes behind me. So Josh is like,
She had a wigger up there.
so I'm like, where? In this one or the other one? The other apartment.
Whichever one. Cause somebody said they seen her with a wigger.
So I'm like, I don't know what she got going on. Like she be leaving, saying she be back, and that's what be going on. So Josh is like, all right. So y'all, they take me back to the building. When I get upstairs, y'all, get upstairs, Dottie is standing in the kitchen and she's on the phone. So she gets off the phone, I hands her the donut. So she's like,
Oh, I can only get a donut. That's
you're
it.
gonna give me $5 and here's your change. You wouldn't have enough for a coffee. Like, get out of here. You just sold your couche for some bread. I'm not, come on now. What you think this is? So Dottie starts telling me how when she goes to the bathroom, she has like a light smell. Okay, she has a light odor. A light odor.
Yeah. So I just called my gynecologist or whatever. I might have to swing up there. She told me I could do like a walk-in.
So I'm like, so when are you trying to go?
Maybe today or either tomorrow. But if you want to come with me,
So I'm like, do you be strapping up with these wiggers? She's like,
of course, of course.
so I'm like, oh, okay. She's like,
Old boy's the only one that I don't. And he be out with all these different bitches and like it don't make no sense. He just nasty as.
So I'm like, yeah, I'll come with you. Where's that? So the gynecologist was like off of Salina Street, somewhere over there. So I'm like, let me, let me eat my donut and drink my coffee, and then we could slide out to this GYN. So I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward. When we get to the gynecologist, y'all, I see this car with old boy Josh and the girl. Okay, they at the BP gas station. There's like a BP gas station across from this doctor office. So when I'm going in behind Dottie, happens to look and I see them. So Josh sends a text on my phone and was like, "What are y'all doing at the free clinic?" Because that's what it was. So I'm like, Dottie, is going to her gynecologist. She has a gynecologist appointment. So Josh was like, she had an appointment, like, or she's sick. So I'm like, she had an appointment. He goes, all right. So I'm just like, what the? So he's just sitting there with her. Dottie's talking to different people that's in the waiting area. She's playing with people, the kids and stuff. So now it's her turn. The nurse comes to the door.
I was like, Dottie.
Like says her name, her last name. So she goes to the back, and I'm just sitting there, scrolling through Facebook, just on my phone. Finally, when she comes back out, she's like,
girl, you're not gonna believe this.
so I'm like, what, you pregnant? She was
Like, I wish. I got motherfucking HPV.
so I'm like, HPV? She's like, yeah. So I'm like, you have to be, don't you have to be tested for that? She's
like, yeah, the last time I came, like, and that's what she just read my results, whatever, to me. So yeah, so I think that's what the odor is about.
I'm like, okay. So y'all, she goes to the other side. Like she said she needed to speak to somebody on the other side of this doctor office. As soon as she goes to that side, now y'all remember Candy, Josh's sister. Candy calls my phone. And she's like, I'm like, hello? What's up, bitch? So I'm like, what's up, Candy? What's going on? 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 So she's like, yeah. You with that stinking Dottie? I'm like, yeah. You know what? Cause old boy, I was on the phone with old boy was telling me about this bitch. So I'm like, yeah, she got a lot going on up here in the Q's. Like, where y'all at right now? You next to us? I'm like, nah, we out and about, but I'm not next to her. She's somewhere else. So she's like, yeah, that bitch was burning. She burnt old boy and then trying to blame old boy, and then she was trying to mess over with Sarah, and then messing with Sarah Wigger, and then her and Sarah. Like, she's telling me a whole bunch of stuff that was going on a month before I got there. Then she's like, and Sarah's on that stuff, so you be careful with her too. Sarah's getting high. And she's just telling me everything. So I'm like, what? The book, I'm like, this is a lot to unpack. So I'm like, what? So she's like, yeah, so don't eat nothing behind Dottie, because Dottie is a nasty bitch. And her fucking cooch is burnt out. She needs a new cooch, okay? It's burnt out. So Dottie come walking over. I'm like, Kenny, I'm gonna holler at you because Dottie's coming. I really don't give a fuck because I'm gonna slap the shit out of that bitch anyway because she owed me $50. So I'm like, all right. So I just hangs up the phone. So Dottie comes over and she's
like, yeah, I had to put my prescription in.
Whatever. So I'm like, a prescription? She's like, yeah. So y'all, Dottie tried to say she had HPV, but she was really burning again. Okay. Like this was like the second or third time because I heard the lady telling her, like, you need to chill the fuck out. You can't keep getting this. You know what I'm saying? So she tried literally everything Candy said. She was like,
oh, this came from old boy. Like, old boy was the last person that I was with.
No, he wasn't. You had the fat dude that was just at your new apartment. Then you was with Naquan, the dog breeder. And then you was with the other dude that brought the food. And then you was with some other guy. That's how you got the rest of the money to pay for the apartment. Like, what? And now you trying to get with Crutch. She was after Crutch, y'all, okay? So I was just lost because I'm just like, Sarah's getting high. Like, what? So y'all, Josh ends up coming to the house. Once we got back to her house, Josh comes to the house. It's a knock at the door. It's a knock at the door. So Dottie's on the toilet. She opens up the door and she's looking. She looks straight at me like, and I'm like, so my eyes go straight to the bottom, like I'm looking at, and I could see like feet standing there. So she's like, is that a wigger? I'm like, yeah, it's a man's feet. So I had my socks or whatever, so I tiptoes to the door. I can't see through the peephole because the peephole was up there, okay? So I'm like, I can't see at the peephole. So Dottie was like, oh my fucking God. So she gets up, wipes herself, and she goes to the door. So she's like,
who is it?
Joshua.
Like, what?
open up the fucking door. So she opened up the door. He's like,
what the fuck you talking about? Some what? The fuck? My bitch is in here. That's what.
So he walks in and she's looking at him like, so he's like,
yeah, we probably be getting out of here quicker than I thought.
I'm like, all right. So he's like,
did you eat?
I'm like, no, I had something earlier.
Why you always have something earlier? Make sure you eat. Don't be missing no meals because you're around broke motherfuckers.
So Dottie is like,
I know you ain't calling me broke. I know you're not calling me broke.
so Josh turned around and was like,
show me $2 then. Show me you got $2. Matter of fact, pull out a 20. Let me see it.
You can get out. You can get out.
I'm leaving.
like that. So he leaves and she slams the door. Josh calls my phone as he's going down the stairs. So I'm like, yeah.
Make sure you get you something to eat and don't buy that bitch. Let that bitch starve so she want to run her fucking mouth.
Oh my God. So I hangs up the phone. So y'all, we gonna go ahead and fast forward straight to the end of this story time. But before I close it out, I'm gonna just give y'all a little cliffhanger. It is around 3 a.m, okay, and it's a knock on the door. So Dottie gets up and she goes to the door. It's this heavy set wigger that was there earlier that day before. When he's getting ready to come in, y'all, somebody hits this man from behind, okay? And it's a huge scrapping session at the door. I can't see because it's dark and they're in the doorway. Dottie is screaming,
Kane, help me. Push the door.
So I'm like, I stands up on the futon. Y'all. And I'm just like, I grabs my phone so I can call Josh because I don't know what's going on. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna close this out. Y'all have to get part 3 to figure out what the fuck is going on. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and close this story out. If you like this story, thumbs up and leave some comments. Okay? What do y'all think was gonna happen next? I know what I wanted to happen next. I was ready to get away from Dottie, okay? Because Dottie had a lot of bullshit going on up in the queues. And she seemed to not think nothing was wrong with it, okay? So, if you didn't like this story time, I really don't give a damn. But hit the like button, okay? So, wherever you at in this crazy ass world, because this world is crazy, it's never gonna change. Look to the motherfucker in front of you and look to whoever is next to you and be like, yo, don't forget. They're gonna be like, don't forget what? Don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell another motherfucking friend that the cane is on the fucking tube. Shout out to the Candy Cane gang. Gang. It's your girl Kane. I love y'all. Peace.
An avalanche etching like I'm rolling snowballs. Saying no pressure when the pressure's still on. It be a cold day in hell, before I let you slide on me, ride on me. Now that ain't what's up. It'll be a cold day in hell for you ever see me weak or seem like I'm down on my luck. I said it'll be a cold